Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mad Tea Party.
We hope you're ready to spill the tea.
If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new to our channel, my name is Derek.
And my name is Ryan.
And if you can't hear it there or tell from anything else, we went to Dollywood.
Woo! Yeah, we got to go visit Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And
we stayed in Sevierville, which is a gorgeous mountain town.
Yeah, it was very Tennessee. It was very southern, and there was a lot of cool things to do.
Yeah, y'all. Not only did we do what is expected, Dollywood, we went and saw a couple other things. We also we ate food at this chicken place called the Frizzle Chicken.
It's so good. I'm going to post a picture of the building right here because, oh my gosh, it's incredible.
Animatronic, roosters and chickens.
And they're all named after celebrities, and they're like chickeny names. It was cool.
They were so kind there too. But we also went to places that were not Dollywood and that were not food.
So one place, we didn't get a lot of merchandise outside of Dollywood, but one place we did is we went to this really cool park in downtown Pigeon Forge?
It was in Gatlinburg.
Downtown Gatlinburg, we went to a place called Anakeesta. And Anakeesta was at the top of a mountain, and it was basically like a little park.
It's like a ski resort town, but park built on top of a mountain.
We got on a lift to go up to it, and there was like a tall tower you could get on top of. So we were like on this giant tower on top of a mountain. We actually couldn't stand on the top of it very long because we were too close to the sun. It was so hot up there.
So hot.
But the rest of it was like very natural. There was gardens. There was these really cool things. We got some cool videos. I'll put one here of me crossing a bridge. Or was that a picture?
I can't remember.
I'll put it.
I think it was a picture.
Whatever. So the first thing we got here was from Anakeesta. It is this pin. This is their logo. Great Smoky Mountains, Anakeesta. There's magic in the mountains. We agree. We recommend going to this place if you ever are in the area. It was beautiful. The
best part of it was they had 2 mountain coasters, which we had mountain coasters on our checklist. So when we saw that we could also go to this amazing place and ride them, that sold it for us. And the admission was separate from the coasters, but the coasters are worth every cent of what we paid. It was only like $15 to do both.
And they had this incredible trail that we got to do that was like bridges through the tops of trees, and it went on forever. And while we were on it, it started pouring rain, so that was kind of scary, but it was cool.
It was literally like you were 50 feet up in the air on trees that were like real tree house, like platforms just roped together. And if you look down, it was steep down the mountain. It was crazy.
Check it out.
If you didn't already know, and I don't know how you wouldn't know, but it's okay if you didn't, especially if you are not from the States. Dolly Parton has a wonderful place.
She's got a hold on all of us.
Gosh, it is.
She's a great person.
She is a great person, but she also has an amusement park. And if you knew the back history, which you're going to get the short version, she actually saved this amusement park. She
grew up in the area.
She did. She grew up in the area. Amusement park was built by the same people who built Tweetsie Railroad, which is in between Boone and Blowing Rock, North Carolina. They also built in Beach Mountain, North Carolina, the Land of Oz,
which we visited last year.
We went to last year. They opened 3 weekends in September. If you've never been before, it is worth going. It can get very crowded, and there's not a ton to do, but it is a really cool experience.
It's worth going one time.
Yeah. They also had this amazing amusement park that was going to shut down because they were, I don't know why, but Dolly bought it and turned it into Dollywood. And so we went, and let me tell you, it is magical. It is mountainous magic.
And the prices were low. It was very cheap.
That was the main thing. The merchandising was so cheap. So we bought some stuff. The first thing that we had to buy, of course, was a pin. Here is a general Dollywood pin. They had quite a few to choose from, but a lot of them were just the name of the place. And this one spoke to us the most. We love the butterfly that is within her logo. That butterfly, if you did not already see it in the thumbnail, go back and look again. They opened up a brand new place called the Dolly Experience.
Which you probably noticed in our thumbnail.
It's amazing and beautiful.
Gorgeous space, gorgeous theater. All right, so the next thing I purchased, I saw this gorgeous cup and I had to have it. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the straw is missing, and I'll tell you why in a second. It was my stupidity. But the Dolly Parton Experience was the newest attraction there. She had this gorgeous cup from there, and who was I to say no to this cup?
And the thing is, the butterfly that is the door that goes into the experience looks like this.
It's made with sequins like this.
It's so cool.
It's so pretty. There was a purple straw that went along with this.
Where'd it go, Ryan?
While we were driving to Disney, somewhere that we went gave us drinks without straws, so I pulled out this cup and I was like, well, I'll use this straw. And then when we stopped at a rest stop, I threw away that drink forgetting that my straw was in it. So now I have my Dolly Parton cup without a purple straw. So if you have a purple straw you want to donate to my Dolly Parton Experience Cup Fund, please do.
I also bought a cup, but mine did not come with a straw because it's a coffee mug. So on the side, it says Dollywood. It reminded me a lot of the Starbucks series, You Are Here, or whatever they're calling it these days. But it just had a lot, just the butterflies and the bear and the acorns and the music and the boots. It's all so Dollywood, and just a nice dark blue on the inside. I like coffee mugs a lot. I drink a lot of coffee, but I like having interesting mugs.
Yeah, he purchased a lot of them this summer.
I did.
One of the next things I purchased was this adorable little hat, because when I saw it, I said, ooh, Dolly! She had some very cute merchandise, and I still am amazed at the price of many of them, but I got this Dollywood hat. As you can see, it is purple. It has this gorgeous holographic little butterfly, and it says Dollywood. I actually ended up buying a lot of things in this shade of purple while there, but we'll talk about that more in a minute. This hat was cute. I needed a Dollywood hat because I was there and I wear hats, so...
And you gotta buy a hat everywhere you go.
That's right. So people know I went to Dollywood.
Just like Ryan always has to buy a hat, I usually have to buy a sweater or a hoodie of some kind. Because I like to sit around in them comfortably in a chilly place. And I went through so many different hoodies, like flipping through so many different options. And then finally landed on this one, and I bought it because it just looked retro and kind of reminded me of like National Park feel, Tennessee kind of feel. It's a yellow hoodie, and it's got the circle on it. It says Dollywood, Tennessee, and I just loved the colors in the sky above the mountains. And the inside of the hood has this really cool, like, gray, heathery material, and it's got your normal kind of pockets at the bottom, and the inside is that super soft, exactly as you would expect it to feel, lining. I love it so much. In fact, I've already worn it.
Yeah, it's actually dirty right now, so... Speaking of hoodies, I also had to get one, and my hoodie is also currently dirty, so if you see any spots on it, sorry. I've worn this multiple times. It has been washed multiple times. I could not wait to film this video to wear this. I actually wore it while we were in Tennessee because I love this hoodie so much. So mine. Right here on the front, you've got this little patch. It says Dollywood, good vibes since 1986, Tennessee. That little butterfly. It is also down the sleeve. It says Dollywood. As you can see, it's right there. Dollywood with the pink butterfly. So pretty. The other sleeve is blank, but on the back, it's the same thing. Dollywood catching the vibe since 1986, Tennessee. This was obviously my color palette. It matches very well with the hat that I bought. It's very similar purple. I think the hat's a little bit of a lighter shade.
Do you remember what color the second one was in? Because we almost bought the same hoodie.
Mm-hmm. The other one was pink, but I can't remember what color the butterfly
what it was. Yeah, it might have been purple. It might have been swapped.
It maybe was.
But that was one of the many hoodies. And here's the thing. This hoodie in Disney would be $70 to $80, $90.
Especially because it's got printing here, it's got printing on the sleeve, it's got printing on the back. This would be an expensive hoodie.
$29.99.
Yeah.
Dolly, thank you.
Mm-hmm. It actually might have been 35, but regardless,
even so, 35. Like that, it blew our minds at how cheap the merchandise was. So thank you, Dolly, for making it accessible for people.
Thank you, Dolly,
and for saving our wallet,
and for sending books to the children.
Yes. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you happen to be curious about our other content, make sure to click on the subscribe button down below.
Or off with your head.
And if you enjoyed this video, which you should because it involved the Queen.
The Queen herself.
Dolly Parton, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please.
Yes, please leave us a comment down below which of the items that we purchased was your favorite. Mine was this hoodie.
I think the hoodie for me as well. Yeah. My yellow hoodie.
These hoodies were very good purchases. I am obsessed with this hoodie and I love it.
And with that, we hope you all have a golden afternoon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you later. Jolene, don't take my man.
Say goodbye, Jolene.
If you don't care for tea, you could at least make polite conversation.